My name is Sam Ponder. This is May 16th, 2014. This is my essay entitled, What Am I Passionate About? What am I passionate about? That is an excellent question. What am I passionate about? When I was assigned this task, at first I thought it would be easy. Well, it wasn't. In order to get a firm grasp of my assignment, I thought looking up the word, specifically, would help me get an idea about what I'm passionate about. Well, it may have helped, but not as much as I'd hoped it would. Finally, I had to just sit down and write out everything that came across my mind that I liked, and eventually I found a pattern and could finally begin my assignment. I am passionate about knowing good people. Good people. How do we define good people? We don't all have the same idea of what makes a person good. I've met some of my friends' best friends, someone they would consider a good person, and I didn't get along with him nearly as well as my friend did. So, how do we define a good person? A good person is someone who has the same morals as you do. You wouldn't consider them a good person if every time you were with them they did something against your moral standard. Also, they can be someone you share the same interests with. How would you even meet this person if you have no common activities? Oftentimes, you can even find good people right in your own family. Sometimes just knowing someone with a similar interest isn't enough for me to consider them a good person. Even though not every person I know shares my Christian morals, many of them do. Nearly everyone at church will share the same moral beliefs as you. If they don't, why are you going to that church? You may even find that someone at church has the same interests as you. This not only makes for a good person, but could make a friend, and someone to confide in. I have met many people at my church that I consider good people, as well as good friends. If I needed advice, they would be one of my first choices, because they're always willing to help others. These good Christian people enrich my life and are good examples of the kind of person I want to be. Though they may not be Christian, some of the good people I've met have come from a common interest. One of my favorite activities is shooting guns. Now, you may not think that you can meet people just by shooting guns, but you can. Because if you really enjoy shooting, you'll end up at a gun store, either to buy more ammunition or to talk about guns. Or perhaps you'll even end up at a competition to compare your skills and meet new people. In these places, I have found a mass of people that share my love for guns. These people are just as interested, if not more interested in guns as I am. And if I stay there long enough, I'll learn something I didn't know before. I enjoy knowing these good people because they're friendly, encouraging, and willing to share their knowledge of our common interest. Another activity I share with a group of people is defending myself. Karate is another place that I have met many people with my same interests. People who want to be able to protect themselves from physical harm. Now, karate isn't just about defending yourself if someone attacks you. It's also about self-discipline, respect, and perseverance. I consider the people looking to better themselves in these areas good people, and many of the good people I've met have been through karate. My family, thankfully, share my same morals and some of my interests, making them some of my favorite people. When I'm with my family, we always talk about recent events and how everyone is doing. There always seems to be a joke or two thrown in, and eventually everyone is laughing so hard they can hardly breathe. I love being with my family because they all share the characteristics that make up good people. I am passionate not only about knowing good people, but also about being a good person. I am eager to have many of the same qualities as these good people. I want to uphold the good morals of the Christian faith and have a willingness to help others. I also try to be friendly, encouraging, and share my knowledge with people who wish to know more about any of my interests. Similar to the people I've met in karate, I want to better myself, show respect, persevere, and use self-discipline. My concern for others and my sense of humor has been greatly shaped by my family. These are many of the characteristics that make good people. I wish to develop these myself so that I can be a good person.